love Harry Potter so much. And I think it's because I want to believe in magic or miracles or something. I think the older you get as an adult, the harder it becomes. So you have to do either one of two things for that to happen. You either have to be extremely optimistic or lie to yourself a little bit. Like in Harry Potter, how many people are Harry Potter fans? Yeah? All right, I think it should be everybody. But in Harry Potter, like there's this like, at Hogwarts, whatever is required will be given to those who ask for it. And there's this room of requirement where they go to get the things that they need, the magical tools that they need. And in my life, like I've never had such magic. The closest I can come, and hear me out, is I never had Hogwarts, but I have been to LA Fitness in Andorra. And my room of requirement is the men's sauna. Hear me out. I'm a 6th grade teacher, and I was having a tough time. Several years ago, the kids were all calling me Napoleon Dynamite. And I needed to get myself together. I need to go work out. I need to relax in the sauna. But I hadn't been there for 3 months and hadn't paid for 3 months. So when I went to go pay, they said, you haven't paid for 3 months. I said, can we call it even and I'll start paying now? They said, no, you need to pay. So I went to get my debit card. It wasn't there. I had left it at a Taco Bell in North Philly, near where I teach, because that's what I do when I'm stressed. I go to Taco Bell to eat. And so I went to the Taco Bell, got the card, and I came, my name is Steve Clark, okay? So I came back, and again, I'm really down. I want to believe that there's something magical in this world. And I say, I need to pay for the last 3 months, and they say, no, you don't, you just paid. I was like, what? Someone with your name just paid, and I looked at the list, and I swear to you, the list that this may be me again needing to believe in something greater, but there was a guy with the name Steve Clark who maybe had paid for me. They were going to work it out, okay? So they said, go do your workout. So I lifted for like 5 minutes and got a smoothie and went to the sauna, and in the sauna there was one middle-aged, half-naked man and myself. It had been my first time there in a while, and there were all these little biblical booklets around. And he starts engaging with me, and he's like, do you know who put those booklets down there? And I said, no, do you? And he starts telling me his life story. And it's compelling. He's like, when I was in my 20s, I was dating this girl who I thought was the love of my life, but she turns out to have been sleeping with all my friends. And I one day decided to put a shotgun in my mouth, and God told me to wait a week. I thought it was an interesting choice of words for God, but we need magic in this world. So he's still here, and he's telling me a story. He's telling me about how he came to God, how he found God, and he contacted this woman later, and they sort of made up and made their connection. He gave up drinking, he gave up smoking, and I'm like, this is like 15 or 20 minutes later, my tongue is completely dry, and I want to continue listening to him, but I'm like in and out of consciousness, right? In the sauna. And I'm like, that's amazing, I'm sorry, I'm gonna pass out if I don't get out. And he stands up with me, and he says, I was the one who put those books down there. It's like, it was then that I carried you. And so he then comes over to me, and he's like, what's your name? And I say, Steve. I was like, what's your name? He's like, no way. My name's Steve too. And I didn't ask him his last name, because maybe I'm lying to myself that this was Steve Clark. And who knows what this angel could have possibly meant. But anytime I saw him from then on in the men's locker room, all he was wearing was a white polo and white shorts. And maybe it's a lie, but if it is, it's a white lie, literally. And I choose to believe instead in the magic of our world. Thank you.